I want to make some real noise, this is what I'm going to be in right here.
What's up, guys? It's WoahAccord official. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. You hit the like button as well, but make sure you hit the bell notification. In today's video, we're talking about the C8 Z06 Corvette. Go ahead and check out my last video if you didn't already. Notice a lot of subscribers came in. I appreciate all of that. It was from the Jailbreak video. You already know the dealerships want to charge you more, but the thing is, they're doing stuff like where they let you tune the car as well. There's rumors of that. Jailbreak video, really good video. You guys should check it out. Shows, Mexico runs. So we'll be doing some of that stuff this year. Definitely checking out car shows. Now, some people may call me out. I may call some people out. I don't know. We'll see. You guys got to tune in to find out. But let's get to the video.
We respect our past, but we are always moving forward.
Rawness of the flat plane crank. This is crazy.
If I want to make some real noise, this is what I'm going to be in right here.
Fundamentally a race car that you can drive on the road.
The highest horsepower naturally aspirated V8 in automotive history.
Goal is to capture that thrill of the drive.
So that's the C8 Z06, real nice car. Now, a lot of you guys are probably thinking, really, wow, Corvette sounds like that. Yeah, that's surprising. It honestly is. The reason why it sounds like that is it's because it's the flat plane motor that they did. Flat plane crank, I mean.
Flat plane crank fires evenly between both banks of cylinders, left, right, and so on. The engine on the left doesn't do this, however. You can see there are points where one cylinder fires and then another one does on the same bank. Out of each cylinder on this flat plane crank engine, you can see that they're timed almost perfectly, each pulse coming down the header to create a small vacuum behind it. This vacuum in turn helps to suck the exhaust out of the next cylinder, in an effect known as scavenging. Looking at the cross-plane crank engine, however, you can see that some pulses, shown in red, intersect with other pulses shown in orange. This has a negative effect on the scavenging and generally makes it more difficult for the engine to breathe, particularly at high RPM. As engine speeds increase, this breathing efficiency becomes more and more important, which is one of the reasons why flat plane V8s tend to rev significantly higher than their cross-plane counterparts.
Good motor, engineered good, sounds good. The Chevy version sounds good, and you got to give it the Ford, the Mustang GT350 sounds good too. They both got it from Ferrari, which is the one who initially did that, I believe. And if you want the traditional sounding Corvette, just get the Stingray. Now, that's not throwing any shade at the C8 Z06, not throwing any shade at the Stingray. That's just for the people who like the traditional sounding V8. You're not going to get that with the Stingray. I mean, you're not going to get that with the Z06 of the C8. Now, if you go with the C7 and the C6, well, of course, it's supercharged and it's the normal push rod motor. So that's why you have that sound. Check out their YouTube channel. I put it in the description. So that's why. And plus, if you get the Stingray, that's a 6.2 liter motor. I know they're supposed to be talking about the C8 Z06. It's the C8 at the end of the day. And yes, it's the Z06 trim. But we're talking about the Stingray now. The Stingray, you get a 6.2 liter V8, which you guys know is the old school D30 sound. And that motor is no slouch too. Still has a lot of potential. we've seen what the C8s are doing. The Stingray. They're basically gapping folks already. Now, I can't imagine what the Z06 is going to do. That's going to be interesting. Now, what I did do for you guys, I went online. You can go online too. I'll put the Chevy official website in the description if you want to build your own. Obviously, they're not going to let you build your Z06 C8. The reason for it is you can't even pre-order the Z06 on their website. You can only get updates. Check it out for yourself. But I did with the Stingray. Now, there's two trim models you can go with. I just went with the in-between in the middle. I didn't max everything out. I went moderate. And it looked like I was spending about, 84 grand? Around 80-something grand. That's for the Stingray. Now, if you get the Z06, you have to expect to spend at least 100 grand out the gate. And that's not even including MSRP. These cars are anticipated to be a lot. These cars are getting very similar hype too, except I think it might be a different result, especially that it's going to gap the Stingray. You see what the Stingrays are doing in the competition? I'm sorry to lay it on you guys who don't like the Corvettes, but come on. As I stated earlier, the Corvettes are the Ferraris of the South, whether you want to admit it or not. At least in my eyes, that's how I see it. But anyways, expect to pay 100K out the gate. It's a 5.5 liter flat plane crank, and it's making around 600 horsepower. They're claiming it's over 600 or around that, so we'll see. But yeah, go ahead, go on the Chevy website if you don't believe me. It's in the description. Build your own Stingray. And with that, you'll see how much you'll be paying, and then you'll realize, okay, these cars are for real. I told you guys. Now, with the pricing being taken in place with this car, do you see it as an exotic car or not? I'm going to just leave you guys off at that. Comment down below what you think. I'll probably reply to your comment with what my thoughts are. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. It's Woah, and I'm out.
Now look at this. Madness, the magnet keeps attracting me. I try to run.